Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we are going to be discussing a pretty interesting thing that's been happening throughout the Ninjago community today regarding Ninjago Crystalized episode 17. Now, for those that don't know, yes, Ninjago Crystalized episode 17, The Coming of the King, has been making its rounds throughout the community because it was just uploaded in Cantonese from what my comments have told me. Regardless, it's not in English, and Ninjago fans who don't speak Cantonese are watching this episode with literally no context and getting pretty upset about it. So in today's video, I just want to give my 2 cents on some of the complaints that I've seen and why some people in the community maybe need to calm down a little bit. Before we jump on into today's video, just know that this is not a review of episode 17. I can't really review it right now because we don't have the English version, but as soon as we do have episode 17 in English, I will be doing my official review. And also, this video will indeed contain spoilers because people are upset over pretty spoilery stuff that goes down in this episode. So if you have not yet seen the Cantonese version of episode 17, it may be in your best interest to click off the video and watch something else. And like I said, I just want to give my thoughts as to why people are upset about this episode in particular, because a lot of people, from what I've seen and from what my viewers have sent me and showed me, many people are pretty upset about this episode, and several people have even been saying that this is one of Ninjago's worst episodes ever, which I think is a bit of a stretch, but let's go into some common complaints that I've seen. Now, the most common complaint, and from what I've seen, the only, I guess, actual complaint that people are making about this episode is what's going on with Harumi. I think a lot of people are just so worried that Harumi and Lloyd will end up together, and I think that's been driving a lot of people pretty crazy throughout the Ninjago community. And obviously Ninjago Crystalized could very well do that, have Lloyd end up with Harumi. I know that's a pretty controversial ship in the Ninjago scene. Some people like to take it a little bit too seriously, other people don't really care about it too much. I'm kind of in the boat of Lloyd and Harumi could end up together, and if they were to be together, I wouldn't really complain. However, there are some people out in the community that just despise Harumi with every fabric of their being and absolutely hate what Crystalized is doing with her character. And that reminds me, before we even get any further into the video, before we even continue this discussion, let me clarify. It's okay to get upset over this episode. If you don't like it, that's no big deal to me. I will say though, the fact that this isn't in English yet and people are already pretty upset about it has me pretty concerned. Now again, I'm not really sure the full context of the scene right here because I don't speak Cantonese, but still it does appear like Harumi is saved by Lloyd, and people just do not like that. People just don't like Lloyd and Harumi being together in any context. Also, I've seen people get pretty upset over the idea that the Overlord is possibly mind controlling Harumi, which is a theory that I've had for quite some time now. I feel like Harumi definitely shows some hesitation not only in this episode, but episode 13 as well. And subsequent episodes as well have shown that Harumi might not be all the way evil, which I know is pretty upsetting to some people. I think what it comes down to is that people just don't want Lloyd to be with Harumi because Harumi did a lot of really not so great things to Lloyd, and that's fair. I can honestly see where people are coming from. But I also don't think we need to disregard this episode altogether, or even worse, disregard the entire Crystalized season based on an episode that nobody can understand. And sure, some people have actually went ahead and did some fan translations, but honestly, I don't trust the fan translations. I'm gonna wait and see what the actual English audio is all about, because I feel like it's only fair to wait until the episode gets released officially before we judge it, of course. And like I said, if the episode gets released in English and people still don't like it, that's fine. I honestly don't really care what you think about this episode nor the season. I just think it's kind of funny that people are so quick to disregard this season based on one episode that they can't even understand. I personally don't really care too much about the Lloyd and Harumi ship. You guys know that. If they end up together, I really wouldn't care. If they don't end up together, I'm not going to throw a tantrum. It's not going to be the end of the world for me. But I know for some people in the community, the ship is a little bit more serious, and I understand why some people are taking it seriously. I just don't think it's that serious. At the end of the day, this is a Ninjago show. I don't think it's that deep. I also think some members of the community could do a better job at just letting things go, understanding that this show is not the end-all be-all, and understand that some decisions, even if you don't like them, they're made with the best intentions in mind. Nobody who works on the show is purposely going out of their way to, I guess, torment Ninjago fans. That's not happening. My only wish for the community is that maybe criticism could come when the actual episode comes out, you know, in English, instead of getting some random foreign language rip of the episode and having people make assumptions based on what they see on screen and very poor fan translations. So with that being said, guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you guys have watched the episode 17 Cantonese version, let me know down below in the comments what you think about it. As usual, all comments and all opinions are welcome down below. If you agree with me, say so in the comments. If you don't, that's okay too. Let me know why in the comment section down below. And hopefully you guys enjoyed hearing my quick thoughts on episode 17 and some of the early reactions from the Ninjago community. With that being said, hopefully you enjoyed. Sorry if I got a little bit rambly there. I just wanted to make my thoughts known. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I'll talk to you guys again later. Peace.